friends and families, how are you all doing? Welcome back. It's your girl Estelle, and I hope you all doing good. So friends and families, today I've got a new recipe to share with you. It is a Senegalese dish called Bou Wékh, which is similar to the Ghanaian jollof rice or the Nigerian jollof rice. Yay! Now this dish comes in two different types. The first one is called red jollof rice and the second one is white jollof rice. Now I've already uploaded the red version of this dish, and I'll surely link the video for you to go and have a look to see how I've made that. It's a common recipe that doesn't require a lot of effort, and trust me friends, you would love this recipe if you give it a try. So without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So to get started, I've got some okra fish which I have cleaned and cut into pieces. But when it comes to this recipe, you can use any type of fish you want and it will still taste delicious. Yay! And next I've got a mixture of 1 tablespoon of black peppercorn, 4 garlic cloves, handful of parsley, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, and finally some salt to taste. These are the ingredients I have mixed, which is in the bowl, and I'm going to use it to marinate the fish. Next, it's time to marinate the fish, and I am going to create a hole inside the fish, followed by stuffing the marinade into the fish until all the fish are well stuffed. Then set it aside for later.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane.
Okay guys, now that we finished stuffing the fish, it's time to start frying. Set the fire from high to medium, then wait until the oil reach its temperature, then follow by adding in the fish, then fry it each side until cooked, then remove it and set it aside for later.
Let's all take a ride. Savannah.
Okay guys, now that we finished frying the fish, it's time to start cooking. And next are the ingredients. And into my bowl I've got a mixture of blended vegetables, and I've pre-blended to save time. And the ingredients I used prior to doing this blending are half of a green bell pepper, 4 garlic cloves, 3 spring onions, a small portion of fresh ginger, and finally a medium size of white onion. And these are the ingredients I have pre-blended prior to achieving this marinade. And next I'm also going to add some chunky vegetables, and they are half of aubergine sliced in two, 2 carrot peeled and clean, 2 half cabbage cut into 2, a portion of okra, about 5 of them, 3 small cassava peeled and clean, and 2 small butternut squash peeled and clean, and finally 2 Scotch bonnet peppers. And these are all the chunky vegetables which I will be adding to the cooking.
Lions roaring in the morning.
And next I've got a small portion of yet. Now yet is in Senegalese language, which means fermented salted fish, and you definitely need to have this if you really want your chip gin Bou Wékh to stand out. And next I would be adding 1 African eggplant. I've also got a medium-sized white onion chop, 3 bay leaves, 1 bouillon cube crushed, and finally some salt to taste. But remember that the fish have been fried using some salt, and I will only add the salt if it's needed.
Let's all take a walk.
And next I've got some fresh vegetables which I am going to use it to make a side dish, and they are some fresh okra and a handful of baby spinach leaves. But for this side dish you're supposed to use fresh sorrel leaves in the place of the spinach, but I couldn't get hold of fresh sorrel leaves, so I'm using baby spinach, and that did work well for me. But if you can get hold of the sorrel leaves, you're welcome to do so. And next I will be adding fresh lime juice, and that is all the ingredients for this side dish. Okay guys, next set the fire from high to medium, then wait until the oil reaches temperature, then follow by adding in the yet. Stir it to let the yet caramelize with the oil, follow by adding in your chopped white onions. Stir it well until the onions begin to caramelize. Then add the mixture of the blended vegetables I showed to you earlier on. Stir it well until it begins to look caramelized. Then at that point it will be time to add in some water, followed by adding in your chunky vegetables I showed to you earlier on. Then followed by adding in the fried fish. Stir it well, then followed by adding in the 3 bay leaves, and if possible add a bit of water, but the water level in total should be the same level with the ingredients. Then cover it and let it cook until all the vegetables are well cooked and soft. Okay guys, while our fish and vegetables are cooking, I am quickly going to steam some rice, and the kind of rice I'm going to use is broken rice. And when it comes to this recipe, you definitely have to use broken rice for this recipe. So before steaming the rice, make sure to wash the rice and then transfer it to the steamer, and remember to leave a hole in the middle to allow the steam to rise up and steam the rice. And while the rice is steaming, I have also pre-cooked the okra and the spinach, and it's now cooked, and I'm just going to quickly give it a blend, followed by adding in the lemon juice, then set it aside for later.
People for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land.
Okay guys, now that we finished making our side, it's time to check our rice, and it should be now steamed. Give it a quick mix, then turn the fire off. And next we are going to check our vegetables and fish, and it should be now also cooked. So remove all the vegetables and the fish and set it aside for later.
I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. Beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk.
Followed by giving it a stir and taste it first to make sure the salt level is to your desired taste, and if not, add a bit of salt, then followed by adding a bit of the bouillon cube crushed, then stir it well, then followed by adding the steamed rice, and make sure the soup level is the same level with the rice, as you don't need loads of soup or water at this stage to cook your rice. Then cover it and allow it to cook until the soup disappeared completely. Next, it's time to check our rice, and the soup has now disappeared. At this stage, the rice is almost cooked, so give it a stir and follow by covering it using a tin foil or any suitable cover that will help to steam the rice further until fully cooked to your desired taste. Alright guys, it's time to finally check our rice, and it should be now cooked. And do not worry about the burn, as this is a normal process for this recipe. The burnt part of the rice is also served as a dish, and you will see me have it as a side dish when I'm serving. Guys, the smell in here is amazing. Wow, I can't wait to enjoy this with my family. The fragrance of the fish and the vegetable is now showing up. Wow. So my friends, it's time to start serving. I guarantee you will love this recipe, guys. Give it a try. I'm pretty sure you will be back leaving me a comment to tell me how delicious it was.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be.
So guys, this brings the end to our today's video. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to leave a comment if you ever tried the recipe, to let me know how it turns out. And also share the video with your families and friends. And if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning up. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section, and also share the video with your families and friends. Okay guys, until then, I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye all.